welcome to Intersec 2022. I'm here with FC, ethical hacker and social engineer, and one of the keynote speakers of the show. FC, it's great to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So, could you just give us an insight, please, into what you've shared with the Intersec audience so far today?
Yes, so what we've been talking about here at Intersec is how collaboration and resilience is really key to moving forward in society with all these cyber attacks that are happening. I've just come off stage where I've been talking about how physical and digital and the human side of cybersecurity really mesh together and intermingle, and why it's really important that you have all three working together, because if you have one that's slightly behind the others, you don't have a secure system. And then I finished off with a live hacking demonstration where we showed what happens from both an attacker side and a victim side as part of a spear phishing attack.
Fantastic, thank you. So, how is Intersec Cybersecurity Lab helping to enhance cybersecurity?
Well, I think it's really important. Intersec have been running for 22 years. The 23rd year that they've been running is amazing. They've just started up this cyber lab and the cybersecurity side of Intersec. I think we're going to see that grow massively over the next few years. I reckon maybe in 5 or 6 years it'll be half this event will be cybersecurity, because it's so entwined with everything. If you walk around any of these stages now, like any of the exhibitors, there's an aspect of cybersecurity within their product. They just probably don't quite understand it yet. So Intersec is really important for getting that message across to just not only the vendors but the buyers of those equipment, so they understand that when they buy security equipment, they're not adding extra holes into their systems. They're actually making it a better place.
And what would you say is the one thing that governments and organisations can do to improve their cybersecurity?
Well, I think one of the major things they can do is talk to each other. Be open and happy to take advice from wherever it comes, right? So don't just look insular and sort of lock yourself away, because that's never going to work, right? Communication is really a big thing, right? So seek advice on what you need, because you can't have all of the expertise within your company or your government. You have to look elsewhere and see who's been doing this, who's been doing it better than us, and take all those lessons and bring it into yours.
Thank you. And then how do you see the global cyber landscape evolving over the next 12 months?
That's a fantastic question. How do I see that evolving? Well, the interesting thing with cybersecurity is it kind of changes, but it also doesn't, right? So what I mean by that is we see new vulnerabilities coming around every year, every month, every week, right? I'm sure something's been found whilst I've been here. But the thing is, the root causes of those vulnerabilities stay the same. So we don't see much change on the underneath of it for the last 20 years, but there's new stuff happening all the time, and there's new attack vectors coming in every time. So I think how it's going to change in the next 12 months is we're going to see maybe a few new attack vectors, but it's going to be a similar sort of thing, and there's going to be ransomware attached to it, there's going to be weaponization of those attacks. So it's going to be different, but the same.
Fantastic, FC. Thank you for joining us.